Yeah, and it's really, I also want to kind of point out that to us, this isn't about the money, at least in the current phase of things. I mean, this is about building a brand that does things the correct way. So we're not cutting corners. We're not making things in China. Not to say that that's like, necessarily something wrong with that.
Yeah.
But we are trying to be true to ourselves and true to the brand values. And even with the garments that we're coming out with, we're making them, we're selling them at cost. Actually, we're technically losing money if we consider all of the experiments that we've done to this date.
Right.
But dude, just to find fabric, I mean, go through the process to find fabric because it's not easy at all.
Listen, finding this fabric took me 4.5 hours on my feet in the garment district, going from store to store to store. And it's funny because I look back growing up, my mother was a seamstress, and I would go with her to the fabric store, and I hated it. Literally hated being in there. Couldn't wait to leave. And then you fast forward till now, I'm in there myself. I have like my B headphones on. I'm just wearing regular get-up clothes, and I feel so out of place at times because I don't look like someone that would be actually into fashion or at least sewing garments from scratch. And I spent, like I said, 4.5 hours touching fabric. My thumbs were like sore by the end of the day.
But you touch hundreds, maybe 1,000 fabrics.
Different styles. But I knew as soon as I felt this one, I knew this was it. And I told you immediately, I went straight to your spot in Brooklyn. I'm like, bro, I found it. Let you touch it, and you were like, yo, this is it. And I'm just, that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me feel like everything that we're doing is worth it, because it might take hours, and it's like a perfect example in life. Like if you're passionate about something, you just never stop. You keep going at it. And that day I was determined to leave finding this fabric, and I feel like I made that happen.
You did.
Like, willed that in.
Yeah.